This is my audience. Imagine in America where every child was at great risk of having health issues, that by the time that they're 7, their life is threatened by some type of disease. Imagine hearing your child cry every morning from the pain of their finger being pricked just so their blood sugar level could be checked. Imagine in America where most children couldn't play with their friends because they get so short-winded so quickly that they can't run around long enough to have fun. The CDC reports that over the last 30 years, childhood obesity has increased by 2 times and has tripled in adolescents. Childhood obesity is a major issue in America today, and it is an issue that needs to be addressed now, or the America that I described previously is exactly where we're headed. Today, I'm going to talk about why childhood obesity is such a big issue, why you should be concerned about it, and who is really to blame for this growing epidemic. First off, many people know how big that childhood obesity is a large issue, but they don't know how large of an issue it really is. The American Heart Association reports that 1 in every 3 children are either overweight or obese. That means that 1 out of every 3 children that you see statistically is at risk of having some of the major health effects that come with being overweight and obese as a child. Some of these effects include high blood pressure, high cholesterol, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and sleep apnea. Most of these diseases are diseases that we're used to seeing in adults, not children. I can personally relate to this issue because as a child, I was overweight. I weighed about 150 pounds in the 5th grade. KidsHealth.org explains that exercise, sports, and any type of physical activity is difficult when you're overweight because 1, all the extra weight holds you down, and 2, sometimes it aggravates some of the diseases that can be accompanied by being overweight and obese. Being overweight as a child and having asthma, I can relate to how hard it is to exercise and be physically active when you are overweight. Every time I was forced to be physically active, I would be so out of breath that my chest would literally start hurting. Now, after I've told you some of the statistics about obesity in childhood, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with me? Why should I be concerned? Maybe you don't have kids. But in the case that you don't have kids, you should think about the people that do have kids and how concerned they must be about their children. No great parent wants their child to be struggling with their health. No great parent wants to have to worry about their child having an asthma attack at school while they're at work. And no great parent wants their child to leave this earth before they do. Don't get me wrong, some changes have been made to help solve this problem, such as cafeterias serving healthy lunches at school, and even some fast food restaurants have started providing apple slices and apple juice instead of the traditional French fries and soft drink that come along with kids' meals. But the problem still persists, and it is even getting worse. So that brings us to a final and last question, and such a big question. Who do we blame for our children being so obese? Do we blame schools? Do we blame parents, technology, fast food restaurants, or junk food advertisement? The fact is, society as a whole is to blame for this, and we must all work together or our plan will not work at all. So, in conclusion, we must make a decision. We can either sacrifice a little money, time, and energy into helping making healthy lifestyle choices for ourselves and the children of America, or we can sacrifice the health and lives of our children. I choose time and money. You make your own decision, and I pray that it will be the right one.